let's talk about toxins. Now, toxins in general are this substance that just cause harm to another organism. They can be naturally produced by plants, animals, bacteria, all of that, and their main purpose is to cause harm, and they do that by a variety of different mechanisms. Up first, we have the cytotoxin. Now, cytotoxin is a very, very broad class of toxins, basically meaning it damages or destroys cells. Now, the large majority of other toxins are also cytotoxins, in addition to being a little bit more specific in the type of cells that they destroy, but broadly, cytotoxin causes harm to other cells. Whether it causes them to lyse or burst, or disrupts their internal functions of the organelles, they can have many different functions and mechanisms as to how they work. Now, getting a little bit more specific, we have the different types of toxins, like the necrotoxin. Now, necrotoxin is a toxin that causes necrosis or the death of specific cells and tissues. Now, necrotoxin itself, the term is non-specific for what type of tissue, but it can be very widely. It can be on skin, it can be on organs, all of that. Some examples of necrotoxins are the toxins produced by Strep pyogenes, which can cause the flesh-eating bacteria disease, necrotizing fasciitis, or occasionally bites by venomous animals such as the brown recluse spider. Next we have hemotoxins. Now, hemotoxins are specific ones that affect blood and blood flow, blood supply, all of that. Now, they can affect the individual red blood cells themselves by causing cell lysis or bursting, but they can also mess with things like blood clotting ability, causing it to over or underclot, which can cause issues, as well as disrupting the veins and other blood vessels. Again, there are many venomous animals that have hemotoxic venom, such as, again, the brown recluse spider, which venom is both hemotoxic and necrotic, so that's not fun, as well as many types of pit vipers, such as rattlesnakes. Then we have some personal favorite toxins of mine, the neurotoxins, which affect your nerves. Neurons are responsible for sending signals all throughout the nervous system, so neurotoxins disrupt those signals being sent throughout the entirety of your body. They can do this by either increasing or decreasing the signals sent out, increasing them so much that the system just kind of gets overloaded, or decreasing them so there are no signals being sent whatsoever. Some examples of this include the botulism and the tetanus toxin produced by different types of Clostridium bacteria, as well as tetrodotoxin, which is produced by a number of different animal species via a symbiotic relationship with some bacteria that actually are doing the toxin producing. And then we have the myotoxins, which are toxins that affect the skeletal muscles. These include things like some venoms from, again, snakes, as well as lizards occasionally, such as the Mexican beaded lizard, one of the very few types of venomous lizards in the world. Now, these toxins cause damage to the muscle fibers themselves and are often irreversible and can cause very severe muscle damage. Now, of course, in biology, you can always get more specific. You can narrow down other types of toxins into what organs they affect, such as hepatotoxins, which affect the liver, cardiotoxins, which affect the heart, and down into all the other types of organs. And then you can narrow it down even further into what specific protein or what specific organelle or whatever that they affect, but that's a little bit too specific for this video. This is just kind of a very broad overview of different types of toxins and what they mean and what they do.